I got a review to tell you, but before that, if you got Netflix in the UK or maybe in the American, then cause this just arrived on Netflix, and I gotta say, it's a good film. The story plot is it's about outside of Pakistan, outside the city of Pakistan, on the borders and all that, Afghan and Pakistan, I believe, and like showing a village and a tribe, shows a bit of a decent life of the whole villagers, and shows the mother and the daughter. One day, the mother's husband had to go and meet an old friend who is now a Taliban tribe leader. There's been a bit of a, I don't know, like an issue and misunderstand. No, there was an issue and the problem that happened, and he was involved in it for some reason, and he must take responsibility and apologize, and the only way he can apologize and redeem honor, pride, and friendship between two tribes, that he must give his daughter's hand to the Taliban leader. To the Taliban leader. Okay, a 10-year-old girl to a Taliban leader. Sick. The father then... No, I mean, yeah, the husband tells the wife... Let's see, she does not answer back. She stays quiet, because I think she knows where her place is. Not to question back. Suddenly, one day when there was a marriage, she takes her daughter away, because she didn't want her to be married to an older man, and she was too young to understand any of this. She didn't want nothing to happen to her daughter, not one bit. She risked her own life to protect her. That's where the story begins. Where they're getting hunted down by the Taliban. The story builds up more and builds up a bit more. And builds up a bit more. Cinematography in it, like a lovely, beautiful, solid, and good. Good, and it was a bit better than Malik. Malik, a few flaws was in it, but okay, the cinematography was good. The atmosphere and how they're portraying the lifestyle, the music, how everything was moved. It was a very moving film. It's not your typical Bollywood or Lollywood or Bangladeshi wood or Sri Lankan wood. Okay. It was a very serious film. Okay, there was rarely any music soundtrack. It was a very, like, serious film with a really moving story about a mother and a daughter, and how much the mother will do anything to protect her daughter, or do anything to make sure she doesn't suffer. This and it added a few more characters in it, like before I tell you this, okay, what was really extraordinary and different about this movie, it was about sexism, let's say, being dominated by the dominant male. I was thinking, you're just a house cleaner and a cook, and the woman just carries the child in the womb, and they pick whatever. Like, it was not like being like offensive towards the males and all that. It's just being very serious of what happens to places around the world, and they were showing a place outside the city of Pakistan of how bad how things are like that. It was like and this shows a mother's will and like that actress, she was the main protagonist, and the acting at solid, good notch. Very good atmosphere, like very like. If you've seen Josh, like that's what you'll see. Like most actors are solid. Mostly their skills are just great acting skills, and I identified a few acting veterans like who've been doing it for a very long time. So no surprise there why they were good actors. I think I already mentioned about cinematography, good and solid. Yeah. The main... Yeah, she is the main protagonist, including her daughter, but mostly... I just feels like it's her. It's a story about a mother. She... Like, there was a scene where, let's see, she jumps on, well, she hits on top of a truck. The truck driver, he found out, he comes, he refused to take them, but then she was too stubborn to even listen, so in the ending, he just said, fine, you can travel, but the story gets more interesting because it adds another character, where shows another bond where it's showing three characters traveling together. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a small spoiler, but not... Look, okay, that was a small little bread of a piece of chapati I've just given you, okay? Don't worry, there's still all good stuff here still. This is a good drama. Let's see, decent thriller, but a good drama with a good solid story. But nothing else I can say. Hey, this is going to be a simple, plain ending. Okay, I was expecting more of a bigger cliffhanger. I was expecting more about evolving more bad villains who were in it. But I guess when things are like in real life, you will never get to see them again, but they will carry on.
We're winning this fight.
Carry on in their life what they want to do. So mostly it was just about getting away, hiding, and going to a safer place. Okay, it was just about, hey, a mother's love. It was a very moving film and great cinematography, like just really beautiful landscapes, like outside of the cities, beautiful sceneries of the mountains, deserts, the river. Every single actor was great in it, no bad flaws. Okay, everything was top notch. Just in the ending, nothing else bigger happened. It made you felt really moved in it, really moved by it. Really moved by it, and you just want these people to get by safe and find a safer place, cause no one wants to be in that kind of deep, tight shit saying, oh, I own you now, this is what you get. Like, no one doesn't want to be, and that's what makes you feel like. You feel threatened, there's armed people who are willing to kill just to get what they want. But the scenery, the lifestyle of culture and beauty shows you it is a really beautiful place, but some places are in the areas are dangerous. Okay, this film was made in 2014. Okay, and I'm happy that I finally managed to get to watch this. This is on Netflix. Okay, don't expect this to be like a masterpiece, cause like in the ending nothing else bigger happened in it, but like it was a big impact to me of like, but but I really had to say this is a good film. And my final verdict for this, I wanted to give it more, but I will have to give this like a 7.2. A 7.2, and just to get things clear of my rating, I could give this a 6 out of 10, but I don't want to, because this film is good. It's just the ending where they could have did something else. But I just feel like perhaps because it is a small B film, like how much they made to make this film, like 800 grand. And I think they, like, most of the sceneries, they mostly just spent it on like like, the best thing about it is just the atmosphere, the way how they want to portray desperation. Like, I liked it. It was, like, good. It was, I almost could say it was really good, but no, it just has to be good and good thumbs up. Like, that's all I can say. This is the 4th Pakistani film that had so much in it, and just in the ending, oh, come on, that's how it has to end. That's all I can say. So 7.2, and like I was trying to finish, Malik gets a 7.6 from my previous video, because I did give Malik a 7 out of 10, but I did not say anything else with details 7 out of 10. But this film will have to get a 7.7, and Malik a 7.6. Oh yeah, if you're the Pakistani, then support it now. It's okay. It's a worth your watch. Okay, it makes you feel pleased because it can say, hey, that the industry can make movies. And anyone else who watches this will say the same. People complain the ending, but overall, and the cinematography was decent and just good, but nothing else. And most people probably who are not Pakistani will just call it a TV movie budget. And most people say it's good film, but they expected more. Okay, and you go and see it. If you got Netflix, then yeah, please do. And I hope one day they put it on DVD and digital demand, cause I'm planning to buy DVD, and that's how pleased and proud I am.